We got some great news if you are holding XRP, a breakthrough on regulatory clarity for cryptocurrency and foremost XRP. We're going to break down all of it in this video, as well as taking a look at the price action and some interesting news around the XRP ledger. All of that, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe for more. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said, don't forget, hit the like and subscribe button. But today, the markets are up. Retail coming out and buying 1.23%, up around $2.56 trillion. Bitcoin looking to retest 68.7, 68.8. We could even see 69,000 on Bitcoin through this weekend. And even some of the altcoins are starting to come back. Now, the one we want to talk about, XRP. Given the news that we've had and given the announcement from Coinbase, it does feel a little bit undervalued, but I think this has to wash through. But 59 cents, currently just about 0.63% up, but our volume around $814 million. So here's the big question. What has happened? Well, ultimately, we got some regulatory clarity through Paul Greenwald, who is obviously at Coinbase, and given his view around what happened. Namely, Judge Torres ruled an institutional buyer knowingly purchased XRP directly from Ripple pursuant to the contract, but the economic reality is that the programmatic buyer stood in the same shoes as a secondary market purchaser who did not know to whom or which they were paying its money. That Judge Torres did not make any conclusion findings regarding the nature of the secondary market. The sales of XRP and stated that this issue wasn't properly before the court. The judge rules that programmatic sales of XRP are not securities and it doesn't satisfy the Howey test. So this was the original statement coming out of Judge Torres, and obviously we knew what happened. So what has happened today, or what happened yesterday? Paul Greenwald, here he is, Chief Legal Officer at Coinbase, says, "We appreciate the Second Circuit confirming today what is clear under the federal securities law. There's no private liability for the secondary trading of digital assets on exchanges like Coinbase. Why? Because contracts matter." You can read the opinion for yourself. Ultimately, the law states, or there is no liability for buying cryptocurrency on the secondary market. They cannot be deemed as securities. Now, obviously, we'll wait to see if the SEC comes out and ultimately gives us a view. But the point here is sales of XRP or any other cryptocurrency cannot be deemed as a security on the secondary market. It gives real clarity to Coinbase. It gives real clarity to the entire cryptocurrency market. Now, this is the full document that, again, in your own time, you can definitely come and have a look. I will link it in the description if you want to come and read everything. But this takes us through every single aspect, all the parts important to the secondary sales. And again, the opinion that counts. And what is important here is it says, upon due consideration, is hereby ordered, adjourned, and decreed that the judgment entered on February 1st, 2023 is reversed in part and affirmed in part. So again, giving us that regulatory clarity for Coinbase specifically and the secondary sales of cryptocurrency on its platform, it is a big thing. It's a big deal. Now, does that mean that we're going to see significant buying pressure coming into the new week? Quite possibly, but this really does give us that sentiment and that clarity around the secondary sales, not only just for XRP, but the wider cryptocurrency market as well. And I think it's a pretty big deal. Now, on top of that, we have some pretty big announcements coming up, namely Brad Garlinghouse going to be sharing a lot of details specifically around XRPL. Now, you guys know how bullish I am on XRPL and why it's important, and even the introduction of these stable coins could be a big deal. So there's some really positive catalysts right now for XRP, and I think a lot of people are waiting for this to happen. Not only do we now have a regulatory clarity for Coinbase and ultimately those secondary sales that will naturally feed into the XRP case or the XRP settlement, which is hopefully going to be coming very soon. Again, we wait to see if anything's been agreed beforehand. We wait to see if anything's been decided, but we do know the days are ticking down. We expect something towards the back end of April into the early part of May, which could be very good news indeed. So what's going on with the price, I hear you ask? Bitcoin just broke above the 50-day simple moving average. Good news. XRP up very marginally. We want to see this start to push back up, but here we are on the 4-hour chart. We do get a nice little MACD cross to the upside, which is good news. If we go out slightly further on the day, we do see a little bit more of a reversal coming on the MACD, and likewise with the RSI. So we're looking for that break above. That would be kind of ideally where we want to get to. Likewise, if you look in terms of the Fibonacci holding above the 618, we want to see this push. The 0.5 is definitely the target. If we get some really positive news, if Bitcoin can continue to do what it's doing, we might see a nice little reversal over the 0.5, retest the 382, could be good news, could signify a very bullish move for XRP. But let me know in the comments, what do you think of all this? What do you think of the secondary sales? And ultimately, Where do you think the price of XRP is going to be next week? I'm always interested to get your thoughts. As always, check out some of the links in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.